Happy Wednesday, everyone. May 29th. Today is the day of the tire swing. I've set it up about an hour ago. Coming back inside to do my videos, letting the kids have a crack at it, and then I am going to show them how it is done. Let's take a look. We're going to start the 4-hour time frame. Here's gold. Last video, we talked about losing higher lows. So this is our 1280.842. We lost that level, set a new low, 1276.216. And it looks like this trend has changed for the bears. This is because we've come down, lost that level like I just explained, came back up, and now we've set a lower high as compared to 1287.451. So at this point, bears are in full control. Another low is going to take us very close to our trend line. If we lose that trend line, we're going to consider just scrubbing it and starting over, looking for a more definitive short-term pattern and look to see what we can sort of glean out of the data at that point. Right now, all that we need to care about is the fact that the markets are going a little sideways. We had a weak day today, but not as weak as it could have been. We'll see what the reaction is tomorrow. But we really need an incredibly weak market to see any sort of upside movement because of that weekly and monthly downside weight that we've got on gold right now. So, lost a 4-hour trend for the bulls, 4-hour downtrend in place for the bears. We're going to be looking for a lower low beneath 1276.216 for continuation, and then we'll see if we can carve out a short-term trend on the hourly. Right now on the daily time frame, a lot of indecision, potential for a little bit of a bear flag here. I hesitate to call it a bear flag because I don't like creating patterns out of 3 candles, but we've got that drop, we've got an attempted bounce with a lot of momentum to the downside here, and currently in a very indecision candlestick. If we were to close in this candle, it would be very indecisive, but you know, how long have we been going here? Maybe a few hours. I'm not even sure at this point. I get my time zones confused quite a bit, jumping back and forth between everything. The point is, we're seeing downside momentum. We're on the 4-hour downtrend. Hourly trend is currently in that 4-hour step as well. With potential support here at 1297.204. We lose that, it's going to be a test of that 4-hour low. And that's all she wrote for today. Hopefully we'll get something more definitive and a better short-term pattern setting up. And in fact, I think tomorrow we're just going to wipe it. We're going to take a look and see if we can start fresh. And I encourage you to do that occasionally with your charts. Take a look at whatever you're looking at. See if you can form a new perspective. Perspective is everything, and sometimes that's as little as changing the way your chart looks on a current time frame, moving it back and forth, seeing if you can glean out something that you wouldn't have seen if you had been using your traditional or the setup, or the traditional setup, or the configuration that you're just used to. So get a new perspective, get a new look at life and charts and all that stuff, and I'm going to go hit the tire swing. See you later, guys.